Hey guys! So it is finally the end of the year. This year has gone by so quickly, I can hardly believe it. But last year I made a New Year's resolution video and I kind of want to do the same thing today. I want to talk about some of my old ones that I made and if I reached those goals or not, and some of the new ones I have for 2016. In my last video, one of my resolutions was to exercise and to become more fit, as well as snack less and actually have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and not like eat a whole bunch of cookies. So this has good news and bad news. I did take up a yoga class in school and I was doing really well in it, and I was doing yoga at home and I was doing some fitness and stuff like that. However, I didn't do it as a routine. I just kind of did it sporadically throughout the year, and so I didn't really become more fit. I was for a little while I was doing the yoga class. I actually got some like arm muscles and I was out of breath, but it kind of just dwindled after a while. And as far as snacking goes, I have not cut down whatsoever. I actually have a whole thing of Chips Ahoy packed like on my desk right now, and I ate like 3 this morning for breakfast. So that hasn't changed at all, but I am taking vitamins now, so that's good. And I take vitamins whenever I have dinner or breakfast. I take them twice a day. And I have become a little bit better about having breakfast. I eat cereal every day, or oatmeal, or eggs, whatever. I do have breakfast every day. If I don't have it, I end up getting a headache or, just being miserable throughout the day. So I've learned to just acclimate my body to having breakfast every day. And so that's the good news and bad news about those 2 resolutions. The next one was also sort of a routine type of thing. It was washing my face every day. Another one that I haven't kept up with every single day. I've been a lot better about it and my skin has been better this year. And I have gotten a new product from Lush, a new face wash from Lush, as well as a face wash that my friend Stacy brought back from South Korea. And those 2 together are really, really good on my face. They make my face feel really clean, and it's actually just kind of fun to use them. So it's a lot easier to use them than just a normal foaming face wash. So I will be getting better about that. The next 2, I'm going to tie them into each other. It was to get more sunshine and to not spend as much time on the internet. Other ones that I have not kept up. I've been really bad this year. Sunshine, not so much. In the summertime I hate going out because it's so hot, so I stayed inside, and during the winter it's really cold, so I stay inside, and so I've been really bad about that. I'm still as pale as ever, but when I do get outside I get sun and things like that. I've been driving more, so I've been outside a little bit more than I was in 2014, and so that's a little bit good. And however, the internet thing, no, I don't think I'll ever break away from the internet. It's just way too hard. There's too many things to look at, too many things to waste your time with, and it's just fun, it's a good thing to relax with, and I like to go on the internet, so I don't think that'll really ever change. Another one that sort of goes into that is to become more outgoing. I've been good about this one. I've been able to ask people questions that I don't know, talk to my teachers more, and I even went to a party and made some new acquaintances, kind of friends. So I've been a little bit better about that. Haven't made any friends at school yet, but there's a time for everything, and I'm not going to push myself and think that I have to be this certain person, because in my last video I said I didn't want to be the kind of person that wants to stay home and not want to interact with people, and that still holds some truth, but I'm not going to force myself to be somebody I'm not. And I am an introvert, I'm a shy person, and I need to just kind of accept that, and it'll get better with time. I will practice more, I will go out more, but I'm not going to absolutely force myself and feel bad if I want to stay home rather than going out somewhere. The second to last one was to read more. I did finish a book this year, and it had a really bad ending, but I've gotten more books, but reading has been a challenge for me, and I'm halfway through another book that I really liked the first one of. There's 3 books in it, and I'm in the second book right now, and I'm halfway through it, so that's pretty good. I don't know what it is, I can't get into reading, and it makes me really sad because before, like in high school, I used to be really, really good at reading. I would read like a book like every week, you know, and I loved it, and I still love reading. It's just hard for me to get into it. I guess maybe because I'm on the internet too much or something. But that's one that I'll keep, that I want to read more this year. And the final one that I made last year was to grow my YouTube channel. So last year, I was like hoping to get just like 10 subscribers. I literally was like, if I can get 10, that'd be great. However, I have now 52 subscribers, so I've well surpassed my goal. And to some of you, that may not seem like a lot in an entire year, but to me it's kind of good because, I mean, the videos I make are very like spaced out, you know, I don't have a schedule, things like that. So for that, you know, I think that it's pretty good that I've gotten 52 subscribers just from videos that I make, and it makes me happy. And I'm also happy that I'm, you know, just logging my life onto video, and people are kind of enjoying it. And I've also made that new series of dog subscription unboxings, which is nice, and Jake loves it as well. And yeah, so I met that and surpassed that goal, definitely. So some of my New Year's resolutions for 2016, definitely I'm keeping reading more. I want to keep that one so very much. Growing my YouTube channel, definitely. I want to get at least maybe reach 100 for 2016, and to just keep a schedule for YouTube, because I was doing really well for a while, and it just, like with everything that has to do with schedules, I just kind of fall out of it. But I want to make at least once a week, if not maybe once every other week. You know, I'll make something easy for myself, and maybe I'll grow within the year. But I'm not gonna make a high standard, be like 2 videos a week, you know, Monday and Wednesday or something like that, because I know for sure I'm going to fall out of that. But I do want to make more videos than I did last year or this year, and just to get more of a following, and, you know, make friends and have people commenting on my videos and things like that. So that's definitely a big goal for 2016. Another one is to do with school. And for some reason last year I didn't make this resolution to get good grades, and this year I did get an A in my speech class. Of all classes is my speech class, and I just really like that feeling. Like, that feeling of getting an A in a class is really nice, and I really want to maintain that feeling throughout the year and actually work for my classes, because I don't know what it is. It's just like I get some kind of weird funk. Like, I'm really good at the beginning of the year, and then towards the like middle to later half, I'm just like in this I don't care mood. I'm not gonna show up, I'm not gonna work for it, and then I suffer for it, and I get really bad grades, and I don't want to do that. I'm tired of fooling around. I need to get my education, start on a life for myself, you know. So I'm already planning on making really good notes. I have a bunch of inspiration from Tumblr about notes, because what I want to do is have one notebook for when I go in there for lectures, you know, chicken scratch kind of stuff, but then have a really nice notebook for studying and make it very nice, very neat. Even maybe draw some diagrams, things like that. And I already have it in my mind because I got a Barnes & Noble gift card. Instead of spending it on books I'm not going to read, I'm going to spend it on school supplies, because they have some really, really nice notebooks and pens and things like that. So I'm already in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to do this one. I don't care how hard some of the classes may be, I'm going to push through, because I know I can do it, because I did it in my speech class. And I was afraid to do my speech class. I thought I wasn't going to like it, but I just pushed myself, and I said, no, you're going to get these things done, and it paid off. Obviously I got an A, and it's just a very good feeling, and I want to keep that, definitely. Another one is kind of like a weird one. You may not think that I'm a messy person, but I really am. Like, my room is just an absolute mess right now. This is all you get to see, and thank God for that, because you would be horrified and you would unsubscribe immediately if you saw what I'm looking at in my room right now. And it's just like a thing that if I clean my room and I don't finish everything, if I don't finish laundry, if I don't finish vacuuming especially, it just never stays clean. But I never get to that point where I actually finish, and there's just so much clutter in my room, and I want to get rid of things, and I want to just keep it clean, because when it's messy like this, I go nuts. I keep staring at it like, oh my god, there's so much stuff here, and it just makes my mind, chaotic. And how they say, like, what do they say, clean room, clean mind, that kind of thing, messy room, messy mind, and I don't want to have it messy and just be thinking about it constantly when I could be putting my attention into something else like school or my channel. And I want to just have a free space, clean. The year is starting out well with my room because I'm going to be getting my new sofa bed sometime in January. So that'll be nice. It'll be more comfortable, more space, and it'll just be neater. And I want to keep that because I just can't stand having trash all over my room and pillows and clothes everywhere, and I can't stand it, because I can't even open my door and just have it open freely, because I'm like afraid of one of my family members even coming in and be like, oh my god, your room is such a mess, and I want to be able to have friends over and not be embarrassed about my state in my room. So the last one that I have has to do with sort of exercise, but for my dog instead, Jake. And he's kind of gained some weight, and rather than just like cutting down on his food, I need to actually exercise him. The problem is I can't really take him on walks because I didn't socialize him properly when he was younger, and so he doesn't like other dogs very much on the street, and I definitely don't want to be walking him and he ends up getting into a fight with another dog, and that's just going to be a whole mess. So I bought a tennis ball thrower, the ones that have the handle, and you can just toss it very easily. Doesn't take much effort, so I don't get tired quickly. And I'm just going to throw it across the yard, throw it across the driveway so that his toenails get worn down and they're not so long anymore, because they're getting really long, and that's a huge problem, especially because he likes to jump, and he just rips you open pretty much whenever he jumps on you and he gets your hand or your leg. And so I want to make him more fit, because he used to have a lot of muscle, and he used to be fit, and now when you throw the ball maybe about 3 times, he's already out of breath, and I don't want that, because I don't want him to end up developing some kind of respiratory disease or heart disease, and then I'll know it's my fault because I didn't exercise him. So I want him to be healthy, and I'm just going to exercise him, and it'll be good for me too, because I'll be getting exercise. And although I'm not making the resolution to be fit, because I just know that it's kind of a dead-end goal, I will put this into practice, and it'll help me as well. So I do have one more, the very final one, and it's kind of a cliche, I guess, and it's just to be happy. I want to just be happy this year. I don't want to be worrying about stuff all the time. I don't want to be worrying about, oh, I wonder what that person's thinking about me. Oh, I don't want to do this because it might upset this person. I don't want to live my life that way, and I want to be happy this year. I want to just be content with things, not to the point where I don't want to do anything, but I want to be content to the point where it's just like I don't have to lay awake at night thinking, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Things aren't going the way I want, things like that. I don't want to be thinking about that the entire 2016. So that's definitely a very big goal for me, is just to be happy with what I have, to be happy with myself, to be happy with my friends, and just the overall, just to be happy in general. So those are my resolutions for 2016. I am going to try my very hardest to actually keep them, and I'm really in that mindset where I'm just like, yes, I'm going to do this. I know some people have that mindset every year when the new year comes around, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, every year they say that, and then nothing ever happens. But I really want to work very hard to make these resolutions happen, and I think I can do it. I haven't made huge over-the-top goals for myself where I can't reach them, but I haven't made like small tiny goals where it's just like, oh yeah, I can do that with a day or something like that. So those are mine, and don't forget to comment down below about some of yours, and maybe some of your old ones that you kept or some that you weren't able to keep, and we can just start a little conversation about our New Year's resolutions, and maybe we can help each other be motivated to actually keep them. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at XX the Shy Girl XX, and I hope to see you there. I'm definitely going to be posting more on Instagram and hopefully tweeting more other than just a new video coming out. So I will see you in the new year. Bye!